Welcome to the Weird and the Weary. I'm Jason. With me is Kevin.
Good evening, fellas.
And Lee.
Sup.
Here in our semi-put-together new digs here, right? Studio Weird.
Stew Studio.
Studio Weird.
Stewie.
Nice. Hopefully you all hear the improvements, maybe? I don't know. It's only half done, so it'll be half improved.
I think it's greatly improved.
Yeah. So far,
personally, yeah.
It's looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, feels nice.
Feels good. It's comfy.
It feels warm.
It's warm, yeah. And it's a fire that I started.
Oh, that's probably it.
Right. It's like an idiot. I smoke in here.
I mean, are you gonna
fire?
Are you gonna put that out or
no?
Oh,
no. At the end of the show, I'll put it out.
That's fine. We'll be warm the whole show.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
I'm always warm and toasty.
Ooh.
Yep.
Maybe you should keep a little closer to me. I'm always chilly.
Though we're close enough.
We're never close enough for me.
I like chili. Chili's good.
Yeah, I can dig some chili. Like old Sonic the Hedgehog, chili dogs.
Oh. Is that what happened in Sonic? Is that why he runs fast? Because he's
he's always trying to
gas?
No, he's just trying to get to his chili dogs.
Gotcha. Okay. So there is a goal to that game. It's just not.
Oh no, that's like the Archie Comics Sonic.
Oh.
I don't know if that's canon.
Okay. Well, let's hope so.
I'm not up on my Sonic lore.
I mean, the movie's coming, so and he's going to look different apparently.
Yeah,
because he looked really like a really weird, like cosplayer kind of guy.
With weird teeth.
Yeah,
it's like a furry self-insert thing.
Right. Somebody would win good try at a cosplay show. Maybe.
Yeah, you did something.
But it's tough. It's tough to have people appreciate your art. Somebody worked on that. Somebody worked on that for a long time.
It's their fucking souls, their heart and soul sweat.
Yeah, they got paid for it. They got, they worked 60 plus hours a week. Sure,
probably, cramming in there.
And then to just say, hey, the world doesn't like this. This is
nobody likes this.
Well, it looks like my brother, man. I love him. And then they fired him. I think they probably fired him.
Your brother's uggo.
But the art world's difficult. It's a tough world.
No, yeah, you can't appeal to everybody.
It's very subjective.
It is. I mean, I see stuff in other people's homes that I find displeasing. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm like, why is that on the wall? What is that even art? Is this even music?
It's like, were you blind at birth and then you had surgery to miraculously have your eyes repaired, and this is what you think is art? The fuck out of here. Go blind again.
Right.
Sorry.
But then there's a group that would say that about you.
I take that back. I don't mean that to blind people, but just people that have shitty taste in art.
Right.
Figurative, sorry.
I mean, your vast word art collection, it's
beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Word art is just the worst. That's how I feel about word art.
It's like the whole thing of whatchamacallit there. One person's trash is another person's treasure. Well, one
right.
person's piece of shit taste is another person's, now and later.
Right, but I mean, you have like an actual Lil Wayne quote in your bathroom, which is it
was a profound quote.
Well,
why don't you leave a little bro alone?
Okay, but I mean, if you're gonna drink,
what was the quote? I want to know.
I don't really want to
quote.
Yeah,
I don't want to give too much about
it's real.
It's
real.
It's in the bathroom. We don't want to.
A lot of people don't like. He doesn't like a lot of people to know that he's a germaphobe.
Okay,
he's a huge germaphobe.
That's why he drinks.
And
it's
a thing he wrote. It's a thing he wrote. It reminds him of his grandma.
Okay,
and it says, "Use me well, and keep me clean."
Okay.
And I'll never tell what I have seen. So you know what I mean? That's just saying, I'm not a snitch. It's a nice way his grandma's just saying, I'm not a snitch.
Sure.
Right. And then
in the bathroom.
That's how he shits.
That's pretty breezy, in the words of
there
Weezy.
It is. You look at that, you're like, yeah. So,
right.
Like,
see?
Keep your ass clean.
So now there's a new perspective on it. I still don't like word art, but I kind of get where he's coming from. He needs that motivation.
Sure. Yeah, when you said word art, I thought you meant like that little... a weird little feature that used to be in Word where you could make the words like bendy and stuff.
or where you spell your name and you cross your name with like an opposing letter, like JASON, then I put a J next to the A and go across, like Scrabble almost.
Oh,
yeah,
like Boggle.
I don't know. That's weird shit kids did when I was young, I think, or maybe they still do it. I don't know. That could be art.
Could be.
Well, there's that person who put up art that was like 4chan posts or something. Like just cut and paste, put it on eBay. Like limited 4chan posting art or something. I don't know, but he sold them.
I believe it. I've seen some funny stuff on there.
Cha-cha.
Cha-cha real smooth.
But like an art that I appreciate a lot, and I know you do, Lee, is like street art, like graffiti. And
how could I not, man?
Right.
Shit.
I mean, you grew up in New York City. You've seen it on the train.
It's the birthplace of graffiti culture,
right.
Man.
Right.
Shit, those
Is
trains.
Really?
I used to watch those trains go by, man, from fucking between 135th down to 122nd Street and Broadway, all the time. You hear the cha 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 cha, the rhythm and shit, and you see the fucking trains and they had the tags on it, man.
Yeah,
shit.
You get like a little picture show.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, see, that's the thing.
Cream Corn, remember? Cream Corn was the one who claimed to. Cream Corn was the one who claimed to start the tagging movement in Harlem. Cream Corn was here, and then everybody else started writing over Cream Corn was here, and there we go. Because I mean,
that's homage to like Beat Street.
Cream Corn, but I mean, like back in the day. We had like Andy Warhol with his pop art, and he had like a little network. He had his own kind of thing, and
little art crew,
his art posse.
Yeah, posse.
Okay. With my eyes closed, I'm picturing like a Zoolander group of folk.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like Mugado, that's basically Andy Warhol, except the hair is a lot different. So.
Fucking Mugado. Why did you put that image in my head now? This fucking whipped cream head.
It's just so hot right now.
So wavy.
Oh, my God.
This fucking eyeshadow. Oh, my God.
They didn't go out tagging or doing street art together, but they did share a similar sense of humor and a fond appreciation for language. That led him to form what was a collaborative effort known as SAMO or SAMO. Would we say SAMO? SAMO. What would you? How would you guys?
SAMO.
I'd say SAMO.
SAMO.
I like SAMO.
So they called SAMO, which initially stood for same old shit, but Basquiat he turned the acronym into words that would flow. God, sorry. He turned the acronym into words that would float the lower NYC streets with the SAMO tag all over the place, followed by a copyright symbol. So
Ooh, that's how you know it's official.
that's right.
Oh, fish.
The C inside of the O. You know that one. You guys see it everywhere.
Yeah, I've seen that before. I've seen copywritten things.
Right. We just talked about a lot of that kind of stuff last show.
I've seen the tattoos on people's heads, like like they're Agent 47.
Oh, right. Or Monster energy drink on your cheek. You get the M, and then the devil laughs. So
That's my boy Tyke Myson.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. He has that crazy tat in his face, too, doesn't he?
That one's better. Looks like a stamp from like a fucking MSI motherboard or some shit. Phoenix.
There'd also be sayings though that said SAMO for the so-called avant-garde, and SAMO, another day, another dime, hyper cool, another way to kill some time.
Oh shit! Snapping them fingers.
Boom, boom, boom.
I like that.
I like that. Right.
Snappity snap.
Hyper cool. I love that.
And then to the young and deep high schoolers, these were ingenious renegades. They had, I mean, it was almost like Banksy levels kind of stuff. Like oh, come on, let's go check this out. It's on this street. We didn't have cell phones then.
Okay, so it was all word of mouth.
Right. So it was smaller groups.
You got to be
that were
in the
inspired.
know.
That's right. That's right.
For where to go.
What's the password, bitch?
It's password, capital P.
But this got the
Exclamation point,
artistic.
come in.
It's got the artistic juices flowing. Got them inspired. Got them doing their own kind of words, all their own art. Their own kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty cool. You think about it, just seeing something blossom like that. To have it recognized years later, and
yeah, they followed their dreams.
that's right. And a lot of it was painting on buildings, but that's cool.
Yeah, not my kind of dream, but I can dig it.
I mean, some of those guys are nuts, man. Like, have you ever seen them hanging off the highway signs?
See, that's the thing, too.
dude.
Yeah, you see a lot of these shits, and you're like, how in the fuck? Like, they had to have, like, someone holding them. Or some fucking
no, it's
gear
usually
or
2 or
something.
3, man. Yeah, I've seen it once. Like, there's 2 guys holding another guy by his legs as he was hanging off the 101. This is like in the middle of the night, and he's fucking spraying something on one of the freeway signs.
They're like tagging upside down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit, I would have passed out after, like, 10 minutes.
Nah, man.
I would have
it's
passed
pro.
out after like 10 seconds, dude. Done.
I went to high school with guys that carried little different nozzles for their cans because they were.
Oh, yeah, you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're that into it, man.
Oh,
Well, that's
the bubble art, the bubble words, man.
Yeah.
That's that was the era, so the bubble words were big.
gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have to have different nozzles. I mean, shit, man. The work that people did, oh my God. I remember there was this one dude, it was Sane Smith.
I remember seeing like Go a lot in just Go, but very clever ways that Go would be hidden in some kind of collage somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So, and then just little Goes throughout different areas, different train mezzanines and stuff. It was kind of neat.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those were, they were brothers. Sane and Smith.
Nice.
David Smith and Roger Smith.
Now, Ashley Jane, she wrote a piece for the Days Digital, and thank you for an expansive and excellent piece. She discusses interactions with Al Diaz and Basquiat during the graffiti scene, and that was starting to boom up in New York City. Mm-hmm. And stated in the article, tagging wasn't about just getting your name plastered everywhere, except for Cream Corn. He was the one who just wanted his shit everywhere.
Cream corn!
Cream Corn! It was a way to show who you were artistically, which is definitely true, because some of those murals are fantastic. You don't really know what's going on. It doesn't matter, because they look really, really cool.
Yeah, some of them you're just like, people, there's this one girl, I'm sorry to interrupt, but just real quick, there's this one girl I met a while back, and she was going to college, and I remember seeing some shit, and I was like, damn, that shit's crazy. She's like, you know what it says, right? I'm like, what? And I'm looking at it for a bit, it's like those fucking hidden image pictures. I can't see, I can't do that
You
shit.
can't see the sailboat?
I can't see that shit. But, yeah, she was breaking it down. I was like, oh, shit. She was like fucking, yeah, she was deep. I think she was from Queens. Some of that shit, though, is crazy.
So I guess, back then, like your tagging name was like, like a name followed by a number that was significant to you. Like where you came from, like a street name or a street number that you lived on.
Okay, more significant than like me trying to come up with a screen name and then figuring out somebody else already did it.
Right, like Kevin 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timberland, Elm Street.
Because that, like, your Gmail's like Kevin with like a lot of ones, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Well, I tried to do like a KRS, but that was taken, so I just tried like KRS1. That's fucking taken.
Oh, that's been taken. That's been taken for a while. Any permeation is done. Been done.
Ugh.
So Diaz started tagging like around 12. Well, that's pretty young.
Yeah, that's like middle school age.
Sure. What were you doing at 12? Were you out tagging?
No, I'm pretty sure I was still playing Pokemon.
You're right. So you just like comb your hair and go to bed at 6, and then.
Yeah.
I was trying to steal fucking adult magazines. I got caught one time.
Oh shit, man!
Yeah, that was fun.
Damn. You should have been out there with Al Diaz.
I act like I was buying candy. And he's like, what about the magazines in your bag? And I put those magazines back and bought the candy. Left the change. Left. I think I left like $5 and change. No, $4 and change.
Good fucking candy.
Yeah.
Hope it was worth it.
Yep. 2 blocks of shame.
Now, Al would tag buses and subway cars using the tag name Bomb 1. Bomb 1. It's like, fuck you, cream corn. It's Bomb 1. No, that's not what he's about, remember?
Yeah.
You know, it's named after the treat, the icy.
I just thought
those
like
pop bombs.
Bomb Pop?
Bomb pops.
No shit. The red, white, and blue ones? I like those. You know, I don't really care what they stand for, but I like the flavors.
They stand for cherry, and blue.
Yes. Blue is the best flavor. Now, while New York is the heart of graffiti culture,
Yep.
it's expanded out throughout the entire world. You know, and not to say that graffiti hasn't been a thing in the past. I mean, there's evidence of Roman graffiti. You know, Caesar, you know, sucks big dicks or something like that. It has a small dick. I think one of them was, you know, in a drawing, like a crude drawing of a little penis on the Caesar.
fucking got him.
You know, so but it was more of a
Tiny pecker.
Yeah, this was more like 4chan, going back to that. You know, so like they did 4chan shit on the walls in Rome. You know, but
They did that in like Pompeii and stuff too, right?
yeah, they found evidence of that too. You know, there was writing on the wall. I believe even that TV show Rome shows a lot of the Roman graffiti through the episodes. You know, you'll see, like, that's the one I remember. I believe is a Caesar with the small dick. So good
Roman
shit.
red.
Yeah, Roman red. Got that Roman red.
Rest in peace, Gregory.
But you know, like we said earlier, we got Banksy out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's
His drunk counterpart,
Tanksy, and whoever Banksy might be, or they are, or whatever Banksy is.
Tanksy.
These things are selling for insane amounts, you know, and they won't see any money because they're just ripping off walls and selling them in galleries.
Let me cut your security door here.
Except for Banksy's painting that self-destructed and made it more valuable, probably.
Oh, it did. The person
definitely.
that won it, they were just like, "Oh, it makes it even more special now." And it's just like, "Yep, it just went up like probably $15 million."
Yep.
Some fucking crazy shit.
The winner was probably Banksy.
Spoilers.
So Al just wanted to be a kid. He just wanted to be a kid, and he wanted to keep his youth, you know, flowing, and that's when they started the SAMO. Him and Basquiat. They attended alternative high school in Brooklyn.
Was that the name of the high school?
No, it's called City as School.
Oh, okay.
It was the inspiration for City at the Sea with Al Pacino later on.
Oh, it was not.
Psych!
I believed you.
But that Paul T. Anderson shit, that's legit.
Get the fuck out of here. All right, you're out. Just leave Studio Weird right now. You're not.
This is my studio now, bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Hostile takeover.
I can't believe you're dragging that over into the next show. Like, you're really going to do that?
I've been threading lately, so sorry.
Oh,
I had to
eyebrow
fix that.
threading for your fucking unibrow, Bert?
No, I got
Oh.
no, that's a maintenance thing. I have to fucking sew some buttons onto a top button shirt.
Maintenance
Top
thing.
button on a shirt.
Just keep the nair out your eyes, okay?
Fuck off. That only happened when I was like 9.
Yeah, that's why you're bald. So.
I'm so sorry.
Taking away your fish. Fucking no more cod.
The school would bring them to places like MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art,
Mm-hmm.
and Basquiat would often argue with the tour guides.
Ooh.
And the duo the duo that would create SAMO, they began their journey discussing the subject of an article that Basquiat was developing that was going to appear in the paper The Basement Blues. And it was started by Diaz, Basquiat, and some other students, mixing their appreciation of love for art and other ideas and ideals that they found important at those times.
Was this the first, like, alternative zine?
Far from it. I mean,
Not
there's been a
far
lot of
from it.
underground pubs.
Yeah, fanzines have been around for a
Right.
while. Even like 50s.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, like when I was, back in high school, somebody tried to do that.
Oh, okay.
And it got like shut down. Like no one was allowed to keep it.
Right.
And
It was considered obscene because they're uptight and they don't want people to have any sort of other
kids
opinions
can't
or
think.
ideas.
Yeah, kids are stupid. That's what everybody thinks. Like, that 6-year-old there doesn't know what we're talking about. Like the hell they don't. They know that if you're arguing or saying stuff or doing drugs in front of them, like dare's real. Like all that shit. So this publication they started, it started with an imaginary conversation between Quasimodo Jones and Harry Sneed in the Papaya King. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, Papaya King, wait, it's still open, right? That one's still open? I think. I don't know.
You know what? We're going to have to take one of those long planned trips. That's got to be one of the
We're going to get
destinations.
so fat from one of these trips if we just do all the trips in one trip.
No, we're going to go to the spa at the end of the trip and have colonics. We're good.
Ooh.
Papaya King was or is a hot dog establishment. They sell hot dogs. They sell like frozen drinks, like papaya drinks and fruit drinks, smoothie type stuff.
Yeah, before people were like, oh, smoothies, and rename the fucking drink.
Yeah.
And there was a competitor, Gray's Papaya. That could be another story, though. We'll talk about that.
Right across the streets, like the Philly cheesecake, just cheese stick thing.
But it was a great place. You get a hot dog for, get a couple dogs for a few bucks, get a drink, and be on your way, or just hang out because it was busy. A lot of people in and out.
Sure, it's the cool place to be.
Right. I mean, some guy named Quasimodo Jones was there. That's pretty awesome. He loves his hot dogs. His papaya drink.
If this motherfucker existed,
hey,
Hashtag I believe.
Quasimodo, Vince Vaughn, or no, what's his name? Victor Vaughn. They're all the same person. They're all the same person. But, Quasimodo could be somebody else. Could be Diaz. Could be Basquiat.
Well, it's just
could have been Andy Warhol.
no,
I want
too soon.
to go to Papaya King.
Too soon.
I want to go to Papaya King and eat a hot dog. And then we're going to go to Burger King. That's my Andy.
Do you think this doll speaks to God?
I've never heard Andy Warhol talk, but I'm already a little uncomfortable.
Did you ever see The Doors with No, Oliver Stone movie?
Nope.
There's a scene in there where who is it? Crispin Glover.
Yes.
Crispin Glover portrays Andy Warhol.
Okay.
And he meets Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
He has this red plastic telephone, old school telephone. He's like, I've got this phone. Supposedly you can speak to God with it.
Oh.
And he's just like all sort of like, it's just weird. He's like a weird lizard man. For the Lizard King.
Crispin Glover.
So, the father from Back to the Future. Oh no.
We just ruined the whole show for him. The whole movie, I mean.
All right, let's move on.
Apparently, this alleged conversation by two people that might not even exist was about religion. And Sneed wanted a modern, stylized enlightenment, but Jones tells him about various religions, but he rather likes SAMO, a guilt-free religion.
Ooh, that's my kind of religion.
Hell yeah, man. Just put up a little metaphor on a wall, copyright it, boom.
Done
for that. That's all you need to do once a day. And you're enlightened.
Easy.
Good stuff. And then they decided to spread out various pamphlets with accounts of SAMO, the new religion for the hedonistic. Sounds even better now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I'm into that.
You hedonists, come fucking have hedonism.
I mean, this is pretty fucking funny. This is good shit. It's fun, but it comes to a point where it isn't fun.
I don't want that point.
It can't end.
Well, in a hedonistic religion, it's going to happen. It's going to all come to a head.
Ask Caligula.
I'm here for that Caligula-lovin'.
So they tagged their sayings and SAMO copyright with random strings of deepness that were brought up, that thought up by the bunch of artistic, intelligent, street-smart high schoolers.
Mm-hmm.
And they were advanced beyond anything that they were anticipated. Except for Jean-Michel. He was expecting this. And
yes, of course.
It's my scheming plan.
They just espoused whatever they felt in response to reality of the world that they lived in. And this was a different time in the city too. It was pretty harsh. And not as friendly. Manhattan's kind of like Disneyland. Disneyland now.
Yeah, it's pretty soft.
Yeah, it's easy. You're not going to really get hurt in Manhattan because there's plainclothes carrying M16s. So that's the world we live in now. But
and millions of cameras.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's because I'm famous.
They could do that fucking Matrix shit if they wanted to. Let's make a movie with this.
I believe you.
Million cameras.
So this message was for, for the poor, for the rich, the downtrodden, the ignored. They looking at the gleaming buildings in New York and in all 5 boroughs. Just working or trying just to, working or trying just seeing hands and minds that make those buildings fill those buildings. The little ants fucking packing up.
The ants marching?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was trying not to say it, but you did it.
I did it.
You did it.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks. See, you took that one for me, too. Thank you.
Squashed.
Now I'm a little bug.
We're getting close to fall, fellas.
They spoke for the disenfranchised out there. And they spoke from their own perspectives, from down on the ground, not hiding behind, glass wall.
Mm-hmm.
They had an article printed that showcased the only time they ever appeared together as SAMO. And the article appeared in the Village Voice in '78, and they made $100.
Woo!
Nice.
Rest in peace, Village Voice.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that went out like what, 10 years ago?
No. Recently, they
5
stopped.
minutes ago.
No. I think it was within the past year or so. They stopped doing the printed, and then I think they're shuttering digital eventually too. I think.
Now, in an article by Philip Flick called "SAMO Graffiti, Bourgeois or CIA." Interesting title. And after that article, they were contacted for an appearance on a TV show called TV Party with Glenn O'Brien.
That's my kind of TV
Yeah,
show.
that's exactly how Glenn O'Brien spoke his whole life. I'm Glenn O'Brien.
Wow.
Here's Jean-Michel Basquiat. Yeah, that's maybe. I don't know. I don't know who that guy is, actually.
I believed you again. You guys got to stop doing this.
That's for taking the lines out of my head. That's what you get.
I'm sorry. I can't avoid the lines.
Jean-Michel, he showed up on the show without Al Diaz, and declared during the show that he was SAMO. Not he and Diaz. Just he alone. He's SAMO. He's the one.
It's foul.
Hostile takeover.
Yeah, because Homeboy was doing the fucking tagging. How the fuck are you going to call, like, you just one half? You're the only one. It's bullshit.
No, it's doing the big picture work.
Yeah, I mean, I guess your head gets kind of big when you have, like, a little following going on, right? I mean, I have, like, 8 Twitter followers now, and I'm like, yeah, listen to this.
Yep. And you're always just like, look at this tweet I got.
This thing.
3 retweeties.
3 retweeties. I retweeted myself, though. I'm just showing you that there's numbers happening.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want you to...
I appreciate numbers. You know how I like them.
And a lot of the people with, like, Chris with 12 numbers after it, those people, too.
Right.
But they're my friends.
The best.
I trust them. But like you said, Lee, yeah, he was half, man, because Al's out there doing the beating the street, and a lot of these were painted over, scrubbed off. So the legend, it's just kind of a legend at this point. Now, when Diaz found out about this, he was like, all right, that's cool. We'll just keep going. No, he's like, fuck this, man. I'm done.
Man, you need this shit more than me. Late.
And Basquiat, he did. He got more and more egotistical as he went on. And that was kind of his ruining, like his giant head and his love of heroin, too.
Well, they go hand in hand, maybe. I'm not sure.
The jury's out on that one.
Oh.
Apparently.
I thought the hero and the heroine always went together.
A bunch of idiots that still keep fucking testing it.
But Al, he didn't really care as much as Basquiat did. And he just went off and started making music.
Okay.
Oh, but he did one more SAMO thing for leaving. He wrote SAMO's dead.
Long live SAMO.
Nope, just SAMO's dead. Yeah.
No, I'm just adding my little thing. It's like, Frodo lives.
He was also tagged in his own blood.
Was it really his blood?
No, I don't know. I think that's
Come on, guys.
It's part of the legend because it got scrubbed off.
Strawberry jam.
Right.
It's so delicious.
Or some pigeons fucking pecked it off. Basquiat made his fast rise in New York, though, and he did it quicker than anybody had anticipated, really. And Diaz did his thing. He made music, and later on, started making his own fonts. So that's pretty cool.
Like computer fonts?
Yeah, he's just working on just actual fonts. He was doing letter work and doing little statements and phrases and shit with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's making his own fonts.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
But SAMO was dead. It was dead. Basquiat had gone on to other things. And like we said, Basquiat, he flew too close to the sun, and he died at a young age of 27. He's part of that 27 crew.
Oh, the 27 Club or whatnot.
Yeah. All right. Before Basquiat died, though, he did speak with Diaz again.
Well, that's good. Try to get some closure or something.
Yeah, no. Well, full closure because, he was just telling him I was just going to be a great artist.
Oh, okay.
And, he's going to die young. He already knew he's burning the wick, candle at both ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just threw that shit into the campfire.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, pretty much. Just the Roman candle, the campfire.
Boo, 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 boo.
Spit your alcohol on it, too.
I'm going to explode everywhere.
So explosive.
But he was a very sure and determined individual. He knew what he wanted to do. And that movie sucked. The Basquiat movie.
It wasn't that bad, dude. See, that's the thing. I have Jeffrey Wright. To me, I like Jeffrey Wright. He's a underrated actor. I liked him as Basquiat. I think he did a good job.
Maybe.
But the movie could be better. I mean, was it Julian Schnabel? Whatever his name was.
Schnabel.
I forgot his name. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, Julian.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
But yeah, that was the last time they spoke. They went their separate ways, lost touch. After 1983, and Jean-Michel was too busy, with Andy Warhol and that group.
Nico.
Right, and he's young, so why are you gonna go back to your block and hang out?
Nah, he's already famous. He's in the War Hall of Fame.
Oh, but
try the veal.
Al Diaz, though, he's still quite alive, and he is appearing in an art gallery in Europe.
Now?
The Distasi Art Gallery.
Okay.
And he started resurrecting the SAMO tag in the process here. So,
I mean, nobody else to really claim it, I guess.
True. And, a lot of people probably forgot about it at this point. I mean, it's been 3 decades.
Yeah.
4 decades.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Right. And he did do some work after Trump's election. He's doing this thing. He's doing this thing with his works named "Because War is Just Another 3-Letter Word with Business as Usual." He deserves it because he's a living legend, really. He was around during that whole time. He started a whole movement. He inspired a lot of minds, and he really, whether Basquiat realized it or not, he kind of fueled his ambitions too. If you think about it,
Yeah,
because
he was there from the get-go.
right. And another 3-letter word.
What is it?
Is ass.
That's true.
Yeah, because he was an ass, I thought.
AZZ.
Whoa.
As
Oh, like those disgusting burgers at the convenience store, big AZZ cheeseburger. I've eaten those when I used to drink.
I've never seen that in my life, sir.
And that's another reason I'm glad I don't drink anymore.
Oh.
Oh, they're horrid. Yeah.
I'll skip them.
Yeah. And really, I mean, this guy's like he's a Polaroid from yesteryear.
What perfect embodiments
Yeah.
of the period.
Of the period. It's cool to know that he's still around and still doing his art and resurrecting an idea that meant so much to a lot of people back then. It's really it's neat to understand the foundations of street art and how some of these movements came across and generated full galleries later on, and even some weird shit like Banksy's kind of just an odd one. That one's just weird, but you can capitalize upon it so easily. And these guys were already trying to thwart it with their copyright. They tried to go against that because they already kind of foresaw what was going to happen.
They saw that shit coming right down.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it was one of those Bob Ross happy accidents. They were trying to be, ironic, but
The original hipsters.
they were soothsayers in a sense.
Well, yeah, I mean,
because
they're hipsters of beats.
Commercialized art.
Right. Campbell's.
They said SAMO for the so-called avant-garde.
It's always been like that. It could be a grift. It could be something beautiful. It could be Lil Wayne word art in your toilet. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna make a buck on it.
It's all how it makes you feel and how you appreciate it, really. So yeah, that paint by numbers set I got you. You could finish that. I like that horse head.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I went way outside the lines. Lines are tough for me.
Ooh. Is that why it's on your face still?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought I got all that off earlier.
Could have cleaned up before you got here, but that's okay.
I just came straight from work.
And you brought the paint by numbers with you?
Yeah. I stayed up overnight trying to get it done on time.
Huh. Interesting.
It's tough.
And you didn't. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that.
You said you wanted to be on the fringe, okay? If you're going to be on the fringe of society, you can't paint within the lines. You've got to paint outside the lines.
Yes.
Make the new perimeters.
Kevmo doesn't make any sense.
That's okay. It doesn't need to.
Yeah. What? Wait a minute, that's wrong, because that's where you got the inspiration from was SAMO, so he's Kevmo.
No, Kevmo.
It stands for Kev Move. It's what people used to yell at me because I'm always in the way.
No, you have to change that. You have to change your mentality. We're going to talk after this.
And then, you got to put a number in there.
Kevmo 6.
Kevmo 6. And now we got a Twitch streamer. See? Look at that. Kevmo 6.
What's up, viewers?
You're missing a number.
Like and subscribe to Kevmo 6.
9.
6.
6 9.
6.
That was his
Route 66, baby.
That's it.
That was the deli number he got the other day. It was 69.
Yep.
It's good stuff. Good deli meat you got.
Thank you.
Wasn't that a cow tongue and pastrami?
I don't know what to do with cow tongue.
That sounds good.
You eat it.
Yeah, it's delicious.
I don't. I feel like I'd just throw it at like a window and try to watch it slide down.
It won't slide down. It'll just hit it with a thud.
Love the sound of that already.
Nice thinly
There's
sliced.
no sliminess involved.
No, there's no. Oh, it's so good.
You ever eat
Organ meat.
liver?
Delicious.
No.
You never had pate?
No.
Oh. Well,
Guys, if it doesn't come in like a can
It does.
with a friendly label.
It does have a friendly label.
yeah, you can get some nice pate in a can.
No, seriously, pate is fucking pricey.
Who makes that?
A bunch of people.
Yeah, I'll make you some.
Never
pate,
heard of them.
buddy. It's organ meat, man. Organ meat's delicious. It's good stuff.
Do you like eating thighs? Chicken thighs?
Yeah, I guess so.
Dark meat.
No.
Yeah.
That's the intro to these.
Does your mom make
other
giblet
ones.
gravy? I'm getting really hungry. We got to stop doing this.
Yeah, guys, I'm starving.
Yeah. I'm gonna go eat. You know what? Let's
Yes,
just go
go
eat. And yeah.
I'm gonna eat and watch. Exit through the gift shop.
And while we're eating, you can catch us online, www.weirdandweary.com, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Where else? Oh, that other place, the Facebook place. We're there too. And be good to yourselves. Be good to everyone. There's no reason why you have to be bad to anyone, It's just not healthy.
What about the guy that took my screen name?
Oh. Yeah, well, that guy. Yeah, we're going to get him.
What about the guy that stepped on my new Clarks?
Well, you already got hit. We're not going to say that. We're not even going to talk about what happened to that guy.
You can't incriminate me. Good night, people.
He deserved it.
I'm Jason.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Lee.
And be good to yourselves and be good to everyone. And just remember, you're out there in this world. You might feel like there's no one out there. But there's always someone there for you.
Yeah, because they're always in my way when I'm trying to drive and
Right,
shit.
like Kevin. He'll get in your way.
That's me.
Kevmo.
Kevmo.
It's Kevin at weirdandweary.com, but Kevmo might be his new one. I don't know.
Who knows?
Kevmo66.
We might catch Kevmo66 on Twitch someday. Like and subscribe. I don't know.
Gotta smash that subscribe button.
But if you're feeling alone, you could always watch Kevmo66, or you could just, listen to us, or there's someone always out there, to always kind of be there for you. I believe that. I know this.
It's time, Jason. It's time to initiate Kevmo66.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're signing off. Now we're going to go start the Twitch stream.
All right, this is how it starts.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off.
I am Kevmo.
JKL Media.
Jekyll.